Hey, scalers, this is Ron. Hey, we're back out here on the Hummingbird Sub today, and from the last episode, you remember I talked a little bit about the lemon tree branch. Lemon tree branch comes down into the Hummingbird Sub right here, and is just a single-way track. So we're having a lot of traffic on the lemon tree branch, so we decided we're going to install a crossover here, so we can have some trains do an easy turnaround without having to run around their train back at the station. So this little video here is to start the process of installing my crossovers. Going to be using two Atlas 045 switches. So let's get started. The first switch I'm going to install is an Atlas 045 right turn switch. We're going to put that right in here with the straight going here. I'm going to put the next switch down here. I'm not exactly sure where we're going to put that. That'll be determined once I get the 045 right hand switch in. So let's get that in there. So I removed the curve. Now we're going to be installing a Atlas 21st century 045 switch. These ties and this track is UV compatible. It's great for outdoor usage, and I used the Atlas track on my layout completely here. Most of the track is about 2 years old, and the ties and the rail are holding up just nicely. So let's put in the switch. Okay, that was easy. It's going to be a manual switch right now until I can get the electrical hooked up for remote control feasibility on this. Alright, so let's get the next switch in. Okay, that was easy enough. So here's our other switch. We put a little 6-inch gap here between. That's a little 5-inch piece of straight track right there. So now I just got to get a custom curve from here over to here. So I'm going to leave all this track unsecured for now and customize that curve. And I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so the crossovers are almost complete, but however, I do have a little custom cut right here to do on a curve, and we got both of them in. But what I discovered here, the two main lines are about a half an inch apart from each other here. Kind of noticed here that from over 2 years here, the main line is sagged a little bit here. So, and I don't know, I'm going to have to redo this stanchion here and raise up the track bed here a little bit. And if you can see here, it's dropped considerably here. So I'm going to modify this stanchion and this stanchion to my new design that you can look at my other video on, and I'll show you a little bit on how I did that. But what it does, it just makes it so much easier for this exact reason here. The main line is a little bit lower, or we need a little minor adjustment exactly like here. Gives you a perfect opportunity to adjust your stanchion and your track bed height to whatever height you need. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this track back off and update my stanchions here and get the track bed up a little bit higher. The stanchion system I used in the beginning was simply deck screws screwed into the stanchion coming out of the ground to the level I wanted the track. The new stanchion system consists of a little different design. I utilize 1-inch tees where I cut down to 3 inches, which is the inside diameter of the ladder line, and a 1-inch tee fits perfectly inside a piece of 1.25 inch PVC pipe. So simply drill the hole here. I got actually this particular stanchion has the leads coming to the track, so I drilled a small hole for that. That's coming up inside the stanchion. So, and once I can use the stainless steel band here, and I can raise and lower the road bed to whatever I desired height here. So this is a new style I developed. It works really easy, and through the T here is a 1-inch 1.25 inch by 4-inch carriage bolt and 2 pancake washers. that kind of uses is kind of like a C-clamp in a way. It squeezes the ladder line here, and it makes it for a very sturdy fit. And you want to set it up just below the edge of the ladder line here, so the track is not resting on the top of the tee, but on the ladder lines. All right, we got the track back in. We have adjusted our stanchions here. If you can see here, I went up almost an inch on the mainline ladder line here, and also over here we raised that one up. So now we're here at the final tie-in here for the crossover here, and apparently I have to make a custom little curve here. So those little red dots down there, I'm gonna take the Dremel and cut that and prepare this track for connection, and show you how we hooked it up. Okay, we got the track in. Did a couple of test runs here with some cars. The crossover looks like it's going to operate very smoothly, going up to the lemon tree branch. So my next step here is to install the ladder line. If you can notice here, I just got a bridge of track. So to reinforce that a little bit, it's a little weak right now. I'm going to install some ladder line. That's my next step. And in this instance, I'm actually going to build a ladder line custom to the track, so it looks a little nicer versus building the ladder line first and allowing the track to set on the ladder line. Okay, O-Scalers, there you have it. We've completed the crossover on the Hummingbird Sub. Crossover is good for the lemon tree branch, which goes up and as a single loop turnaround comes back on the same track. So to eliminate congestion of running around the train in the yard, I created a crossover here so we can run into the yard from different angles. So going to run some trains on it tomorrow. We ran the cars over it today a little bit, and everything seemed to be working just great. Next up is to install the remotes for the switches, so I can set that up on Legacy Remote, and put another signal block up there for the crossovers. So thanks for watching, and check out my other YouTube videos, and comments are welcome, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.